do you feel you bring to this? Yeah. Nothing?
I don't want to bring nothing to this.
Do you see a cause?
I do, but too many people fucking
take advantage of it. Yeah.
Too many people. There's a cause. There's a cause to be stood up for.
They have to unify that message and really have a set list of demands. What exactly do you want to accomplish? What is your goal? What is the goal of the whole Occupy movement? Because I think a lot of people are,
well, 1% of the U.S. population, like the CEOs and high-ranking officials, hold 83% of the wealth. Well, the rest of us 99%ers only have 17%. And we have to pay for health care and all that crap and mortgage, and it's ridiculous, man. It's a very flawed system, and it's time for change, so we are assembling.
People, unite!
So what is the 99%?
What does it mean to you as an individual?
Well, I'm part of it, and basically that means I'm getting fucked around by the concentration of money, and therefore the concentration of power, and it's unfair. You know what I mean? They have an unfair advantage, and they have more money already as it is than they could ever hope to spend in a lifetime. You know what I mean? And yet they still are accumulating, everything that they can come across at the cost of others. You know what I mean? That's how I take it.
98% is just basically the entire country. It's forgotten almost.
Yeah.
We don't have much of the power. We have 50% of it, but there's so many people, and it's so little power to each person that it kind of makes us almost, useless. I feel, but that's why this is so important, because we're trying to be less useless and be more important in our society.
I'm here because I'm not allowed at home, and I want to be a part of the coming revolution of the 99%, because I'm standing up for the little man. I'm standing up for my dad, who's a teacher and doesn't make fucking shit for money, while that cop gets paid overtime. The fuck is that?
It wasn't but 2 years ago I was making damn near $50,000 a year, and then the economy's slowly but surely takes a shit. Everybody starts getting laid off, and the next thing you know, my house is gone, my car is gone, and I'm saying, fuck it, we're leaving Michigan, moving on to a hill out in California, growing pot to make a living. It's like, wow, how the world changes.
Take the 1% to be, overall somewhat immoral in their pursuit of, the American dream or whatever, and that's the wrong part. Going to school and trying to make something of yourself, that's killer. You know what I mean? That's great.
I'm still trying to learn about what the Occupy movement is going for. Hopefully, one day it'll bring more, power to the people.
March check! March check! March check! March check! March! From the march! And he's saying that the police have not used pepper spray or tear gas against your brothers and sisters. This being said, we thank the SFPD. But we still need to show our numbers. So if you can, go to Union Square. I love you.
Ladies, how are you doing tonight?
Well, I'm a parolee myself, so I'm pretty familiar with police brutality and profiling and discrimination and all that stuff. So, it infuriates me, basically. You know what I mean? And I haven't seen too much of it, but I know what's going on. I read about it, I hear about it, and everything. But yeah, it makes me pissed, and it makes me feel like, they act without questioning what they're even doing. You know what I mean? Just because they're part of a fraternity of police. they're doing it for a paycheck. You know what I mean? They're distanced from us and people like us. You know what I mean? They're kind of isolated from what we're going through, and I feel like that just makes it easy for them to act and not think. And you know, I don't know. I'm sure some of them actually on the inside maybe side with what we're going through. You know,
Yeah.
but like I said, they're part of that fraternity. You know, I mean, that's the people. That's their whole life. So they kind of in a position where they have to act.
I think we're definitely working towards it. Definitely with our ability to tell the cops and tell the cities, locally at least, that we're going to stay here and we're going to occupy. And that we can go to a march like they did today and shut down streets. Even if it's not exactly what I want,
Don't tell a father he can't go.
I feel like it's still a good movement and still a good cause. Like, even if it's not just about like what I want and what I need, how I feel, it's about how the country feels and what the country needs.
They don't know what your demands are. You know, make a set list of demands. You know, reopen the investigation to 9/11. You know, end the Fed. You know, get Ron Paul, you know, in the presidency. End the war. You know, the Occupy movement is a great tool to get messages forward. But you know, we really need to make sure that those messages are clear.